Good morning from Michigan. We got a ton of snow. It's not melting. I'd much prefer that it didn't freeze from the heat of the house and start separating my shingles. So, gonna just mock up a quick roof rake to try to help bring all that snow down so I can push it off into the rest of my snow pile. Welcome to Post 5 Productions. So I brought this pole in. It's a rail off of a chain link fence that I took down. And you can see I laid it up on the roof there just to see how high it would go. Should go most of the way. So that should be effective enough. Let's take you beyond the veil here. This is what I have left over from an old water heater tank. Might use that. However, I'm afraid that's going to grab way too much snow. It'll just be way too heavy to pull down. I'm not sure. I have this lid from a washing machine that I got. I picked it up for the motor. We'll just see if this works. Yeah, I don't know. If not, if it's too small and I get ticked off from it not grabbing enough snow, then I'll probably come back and cut a chunk off of this and just weld that to the end of the pipe. So let's start out with this, see how it does. Good thing about this door, she already has a little bit of a arch to it to help scoop that snow, and it's rounded off. She's rounded off on the bottom, well, all the way around, so that way as it comes down the shingles, there's no hard edge to pull the asphalt off of them. It's a plus. I have this chunk of, it's 2 pieces of angle iron. You can see the seam right there and right there that I welded together. I'm going to drill a hole in this, big enough for the pipe to go through, and then I'll mount this over the X there. So that way, when the pipe goes through, I have a few points to weld to, plus a bigger surface area to weld it onto the thing, if you know what I'm talking about. The lid. Washer lid. this all cleaned off, got the galvanizing cleaned off of this, the spot cleaned up for that to weld onto the backside. I decided to put this on the backside of the lid here because since it already has that little bow to it, I'm not sure if that's really picking it up or not. Anyway, it does have a little bit of a scoop to it, and when I'm pulling, that might pull this little arc to it, or the bow to it. It might pull it in, and I want to keep it light, but I also want to have that little bit of scoop. So by putting this on the outside, that'll give me something to weld to here, to weld some support in order to keep that little scoop on there. So that's why I chose to weld this onto the back side. Front side, just cleaned it off so that way I can again tack weld it on this side as well. Off to the welder. I don't have room in here to stretch it all the way over to put it in my vise. So next best thing, clamp it to the doorknob, and then I can put the dishwasher lid and the square tubing on there, turn on my welder, put her on. So let's get a clamp on there, and then we'll get busy on the business end. Probably a lot of overkill, but I don't want this breaking off up on my roof. Well, I think we got it. Let's go try it out. Moment of truth. Outside. Well, it's sturdy enough. Come on, let's go. There you have it, folks. Piece of rail from an old chain link fence. Lid to an old washer I picked up off the curb for free. I have a roof rake now. Alright, I'm going to get back to it. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Post 5 Productions. Y'all take care. I'll see you next time.